Hello beautiful people, welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. Yes, if you're new here, I am Christina Kelvin and I say thank you so very much for clicking on this video to watch. And if you're a returning subscriber, I say welcome back. Thank you for always showing this baby girl some love. Yes, so in this video we'll be making homemade peanut butter together. Yes, and without further ado, let's jump right into the video. The basic things you'll be needing for this peanut butter is simple: your peanut, some salt, and of course your baking equipment, be it your pot, your oven, your air fryer, and that is what then your food processor. Very important. I'm sure you might be wondering, why do I need to stress myself to make a peanut butter at home when I can actually buy, right? But the truth of the matter is that most of the peanut butter you see out there are actually not pure. Most of them are, in fact, 80 to 90% additives. And yeah, I don't want that. I want, when I say peanut, so I want it to actually be real peanut and not, some percentage of hydrogenated fat and all that. I want it to be real peanut. And so I'm making it at home. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is to separate out the dirt. Yes, pick out the bad ones from the good ones. Yes, and after doing that, please do not skip this step. It's very, very important. And of course, we're making it at home, so quality control should actually be a priority, right? I mean, premium priority. While I'm speaking out your peanuts, do also go ahead and put some water on fire. The next thing to do, as you can see here, is to add some salt, and this is actually to add flavor, right? So put in some salt on your granules. Now, once your water is boiled, the water you put on fire while picking out the peanut, do also go ahead and pour that water, the hot water, on the peanut and salt. The major reason why we are doing this is to actually make the salt penetrate deep into the peanut. The peanut is already dried, right? As you can see what I'm doing. And to also blanch the peanut. But basically, is to actually allow the salt to penetrate well. Once that is done, drain out the water. Just allow the peanut to stay in the salt water mix for a couple of minutes. Once that is done, drain out the water and spread the peanut to dry. Spread it on a flat surface now and allow it to dry. In fact, I will encourage you to actually sun dry. If you can sun dry, air dry, or probably, very importantly, just air dry it. Allow it to dry back. Okay, then let's go into the main. What I'm actually doing basically here is to add more salt, just to bring out the taste. I love my peanuts being well seasoned. It's not as if being salty, but I just love it. I love peanuts being sweet, basically. So I just added a little more salt to the peanuts that have been blanched, and I go ahead and spread it out. So as you can see, I actually dried mine in my kitchen. So I just look for a flat surface. You can use a tray. You can use, here I'm using a bako bag. You can use, because it was actually much, so I had to use tray and also put some on a bako bag. Just look for a flat surface, and air dry this. So once you're done air drying, once the granite is dried, then we move to the roasting process. We're gonna be roasting our peanuts. Okay, so in my own case, I made use of my air fryer to roast. As you can see here now that the peanut is dried, and I just transfer it into my air fryer. So I air fry for roughly 30 minutes, let's say 25 minutes, and at each interval, at like 10 minute interval, I open up my air fryer, toss the granules around, put it back so as to avoid some parts burning out. We want it to be evenly cooked. So At like 10 minutes, I open my air fryer to toss it around, and also, for even distribution of it, basically. Yeah. So once you're done roasting your peanuts, then you go ahead and do what? And you peel out the chaff, right? Yes. Is that what it's called? So I peel the granite, but before you peel, allow it to cool down a little. And I will actually advise that the best way to actually peel your granite is by putting it in, like a first towel. Tie it up in a first towel and rub the granite against each other, or probably just put on your tray or in your sieve and just use your hand to, it's peanut butter we are making, right? So we don't need it to stand. There's a way peanuts always looks when it has not been separated. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Okay, so remove the back, and once that is done, then we move to the very last stage. Remove the back and toss into your food processor rather. Shall you see this stage of processing your peanut into peanut butter? It will actually test your patience. So no jokes, I can't even tell you that this is the amount of time I spent while doing this, because even at some point I was always getting tired. I'm like, what's going on? Is this thing not gonna form? Because my people, let's say like I spent roughly over an hour with my food processor trying to just blend this thing to smooth, peanuts now. And let me put this out there that I did not add any oil. The peanuts basically secreted its own oil, and that makes it smooth. So I keep processing, keep grinding until I got to this consistency. So my people, you have to be very, 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 very patient. And as you can see, I am delicious and 100% peanut pure, not just on it. And so that's it, all my people. Peanut butter is ready. You can take this with your bread, in your smoothie, for your children, cereal and all. How to preserve? Put this in a container, a covered container, and always let it be in your refrigerator, unlike those ones that you get in your mall that is always on the shelf, because as per once a preserve but this one, because it's pure, and you know that peanuts are actually prone to growing mold quickly, so it must be in your refrigerator. I hope you learned one or two things from this video. If yes, do well to give me a massive thumbs up, and I'll see you on day 5. Bye.